Hello and welcome once again to my side of YouTube. This is Luther574, and today I wanted to talk about Facebook. Yeah, I don't talk a lot on there with people, but when I do, no one really replies. More likely, the people that I've recently made friends with, or people I've made friends with in the past. They're still on my Facebook. I say hi, or hey, or what's up, but if they don't reply that day, I'll wait a couple weeks or months just to say anything, just so they don't think I'm trying to. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? I don't want to be that person. I don't want to repeat things 500 times just to get one response and to never get it again. But that's not what this video is all about. This video is all about the poke system. What's up with it? I would say hi to people, but they won't respond, or they would poke me and they would never talk to me. Like, I have one person from school and I say, hi, how's it going? And they don't send me anything. But to find out they're poking me. Why would you poke someone you don't even talk to? And when I say something, so it doesn't seem like I hardly ever say anything, they can't say I don't say anything. Because I try to talk to them, but they don't talk back to me. I don't know what it is, because most of them are females. I know I'm not very attractive, but hell, it doesn't mean you just have to go on with your day and not, like, respond to me. If you're going to poke me, at least talk to me. If you don't want to poke me anymore, then tell me, Luther, I don't want to be poked anymore. Holy shit. It is ridiculous. Like, really, let me know, or I'll just, you know, I'll delete you. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. Right after I'm done making this video, I'm gonna go and find everyone who's been poking me, who doesn't talk to me, and people who poke me, don't talk to me, but who would talk to me, and keep the people who would talk to me. Only reason is because every time I get poked, it's from people who don't even talk to me. But if I say hi or something like that, it's like talking to a fucking wall. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't understand it. Oh, disclaimer. This video has very bad language. Yeah. About that. Fucking crazy. I would get one poke, two poke, three poke, but it's not in a row. One poke a week ago, another poke a few months later, and then it adds on and on and on and on and on and on. I don't know what it is. Because I'll poke them back, but they don't say, I don't like it when you poke me. If you don't like it when I poke you, at least tell me, so I know. So I won't poke you, and you won't have to worry about poking me back. Because I really don't want to be poked by someone who doesn't want to talk to me. Better yet, just delete me if you don't talk to me. Holy fuck. It's that easy. I guess people are fucking stupid. Like, really? That's the majority of everyone in this fucking world. But, if you think about it, Facebook is a social media. A social media. Basically, talking with your friends, with the society, or other people along the lines of it. Family, friends. If you don't see them as friends or family, push them out of your fucking Facebook. I don't understand it. Like, really, the only reason I have at least, like, I don't know, 60 friends is because one app that I wanted to use required me to have at least 60 or 70 friends. So I decided to go on Friends. I'll just type down random names. And I'll be like, hi, you want to be my friend? Hi, you want to be my friend? Hi, you want to be my friend? Etc., etc., etc. But people accepted them. Don't know why. Most of them actually went to the school I went to. But it's probably a bad thing because most of them were probably 15, 16, or 17 years old. I don't know, because I was at least 19 or 20 when I was trying to get a whole bunch of friends so I can use this one app. What I need to do is go through all these friends in my friends list and delete the ones I do not talk to. It's just that simple. But if you want to go on and say, Luther, why did you delete me? Well, I don't know. Why don't we talk anymore? Why is it if I say hi, you just leave me in the dust? Huh? I don't want to hear you complaining about nothing. Because if you're going to complain about me not talking to you, that's nothing because I talk to you and you... I'm trying to think of the word. Ignore me. Why would people ignore someone and then complain about being deleted or being kicked out of somebody else's Facebook? Better yet, kicking people out of your own life because there are better people in your life that you could have. It's like the Google circle. Add people you want into your circle. Don't go into that one person you don't like and add them to your circle. Only reason, because it's going to turn that circle into, an 8. Which is a fucking loop. It's going to be you hating him hating you hating her hating he, and then on and on and on. This is just a rage video about YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook. I want to complain about YouTube. Okay, this is going to be the one thing I'm going to complain about YouTube. The upgrade. It got rid of the message system. Facebook used to be my MySpace when I had a MySpace. But when I got rid of MySpace, it was because MySpace was being downgraded. Because MySpace tried to be so much like Facebook that now nobody uses it. It's a music site now. That's how downgraded it is. There are plenty other music sites that you can go on. Like really, all that Facebook needs is that little player on the bottom of your list. Not the list, your screen. So anytime you feel like it, just click a song that you added to your list and talk to your friends. Better yet, even if you want to, poke people you don't like. And not let them know if you don't want them to poke you back or not. Leave them a message. I don't like the fact that you poked me. Or, I don't know. Whatever you want to fucking do. I don't give a shit about it. As long as you're gonna actually talk to them or not. It's stupid. It really is. If you think about it. Really hard. Mentally. Think about it. Not physically. Don't actually do things without thinking, because that's when people are going to think you're a fucking moron. The better thing to do is find people you like. Find the people you don't talk to. Delete them. Or if you have a YouTube and you used to message people that you like. Because MySpace tried to be so much like what it's not, and everybody abandoned it. Even Tom, the owner, abandoned his own site and gave it to Fox. Fox is now the owner of MySpace. What the hell? But now, YouTube had to upgrade and get rid of my awesome way of talking to people. Cause what happened was I was on either Chat Roulette or Omegle. I ran into this really awesome person. We found out both of us have a YouTube. We decided to message each other on YouTube every time I came back home from school. Me and her would say hi, what's going on, how's life, and we would know almost everything about each other, except for the fact, except for what we sleep in. That's the one thing we don't know about. Like, I would never ever tell her, hey, I sleep in the nude, or hey, I decide to sleep in my underwear with no shirt. Because that would be fucking creepy. Why would you want to tell a 15 or 16-year-old girl that you're naked sleeping? Or that you decide to sleep in your underwear? Only reason me and her talked was because we saw each other as a brother-sister relationship, okay? At least when I talk to people, I see them as family. Every friend should be considered a family member. That crazy person you met at school. He was kind of twisted in the head, okay? I won't blame you. But you felt something when both of you decided to say hi or hey or what's going on. And you two ended up meeting each other in high school, and then senior year, and then freshman year, and then so on and so on. You ended up graduating with each other, and you still talk with each other. And then when you graduate, you two exchange numbers. You talk to each other on the phone. You decided to say, hey, let's have our own place to live. And you became room buddies. That's how things go. It's either a hi, hey, what's going on with that? How's life? It's all about conversation. It's all about I don't want to say seniority, but it's all about friendship. It's all about trust. You can't have a friendship without trust, because a friendship without trust is basically you don't know if they're going to steal something from you, or you don't know, or they don't know that you're going to steal something from them. Because there's a possibility that you're just being friendly with them because they have something, or they're the brother or sister of this really hot person you like, and you wanted to get into their pants because you can only think with your one head or your one body organ. Because we all know men and female alike are the same. They either think with their head or their penis and vagina. And I don't want to get any messages under this video saying, girls don't like that. Like, oh my god. No. Okay? Men and women are the same. Either they can't keep what's in their pants to theirself, or they're smart enough to stay away from situations that would give them a problem in the future. Because you don't want to have that one night stand with someone and accidentally wake up in the morning hearing, I'm pregnant. Oh my god. Or better yet, waking up in the morning to say, do I have gonorrhea? And then you gotta go to the doctor because you don't know if you had STDs or not. So basically, the moral of the story is everyone in this world is a dickhead. Male, female, even if they're young. It's just how it is. We grow up from a child. The child is oblivious to everything in the world, and they think the world is the happiest place to be. And then when they grow up into their preteens, They realize, okay, there's some things we have to do. There's some things that aren't all that great. They find out that their Uncle Jerry died, or their Grandma Sally just passed away because of natural reasons. And then there goes the early teens, midway into adult, so adolescent. And then they realize about driving all the fucking idiots on the road. It's either, did I pass that? Here's the red light. Not the red light. Here's a stop sign. Did I just pass a stop sign? Yeah, I can't talk today. And the other friend right next to them are going to be like, no, 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 don't worry. And then here comes the cops. And the guy driving is like, holy shit. Once again, friendships. Trust. Being able to tell the truth about something. If he ran the stop sign, why didn't you tell him? And if you saw it, tell him before it happens. Like, hey, up there, I know the street behind, like, the back of my hand. There's a stop sign. Make sure to stop there and then go. Only reason is because you don't want to be stupid. You don't want to... Because the majority of stupid people out on the road, they cause... It's worse than driving intoxicated by alcohol. Only reason. When you're oblivious to everything around you, and you don't even need a drink to do that, then you're a danger to yourself and everyone around you. Well, if you're one of those smart idiots, and you go out to drink and then you decide to drive, knowing that you're, like, fucking waddling to your car, you can't even walk a straight line, what makes you think you can drive home? You're a moron. Stop what you're doing, at least fall on your face, take out the phone in your pocket, and call a cab. Better yet, an ambulance, because for all you know, you decided to poison yourself with alcohol. There you go, you fucking idiot. You poisoned yourself. What are you gonna do now? What else is there for me to rant and rage about? I don't know why. Today feels like the day I should be taking out all my rage that I have bundled up in me. I don't know why I have rage. I guess it's because when I'm bored, I stop to think about all the idiots, all the bad people in the world, and all the bad situations that could happen. Like, I was talking to this one person on Omegle, and she was telling me her mother was I don't want to say a slut, but what was it called? A hooker. And every time they would drive on the road, she would point out all the places where she screwed people to her daughter, who is driving her somewhere. And I don't even know where the fuck they're going. And she goes on and on and on about it, as if she's proud of it. Okay. You screwed a couple people. That's cool. But what did I hope you achieve? Money? Pfft, money's not the half of it. If you're gonna do something and brag about it, at least we'll get, like, a Guinness World Record. Like, at least, really. But it has to be for something good. You can't go on the Guinness World Record book just because you screwed 50 million people in one go. Or whatever the fuck it is. I'm gonna have to put down this video as rated R. um, sluts, whores. If you think about it, that goes against what I was gonna do now. Oh no. Because I always thought to myself, I'm 22. I should at least go out and go to a strip joint at least once and say I did. But now I'm not even into it anymore. I'd rather not go to a strip bar because of the reason that I couldn't stand to see so many women on the pole degrading themselves. Or whatever the fuck the word it is. I don't want to hear anything under this video saying, you said this wrong, you spelled this wrong. Guess what? I know I'm a mess up at something, okay? You don't need to point it out. Going through school, going through anything in this world, I realized people repeat everything that everyone else has told me. Luther, you can't spell. Guess what? I already know that. I'm trying to work on it. Oh. I had this bitch ass teacher. And I was like, Miss, I really don't want to do my work on the computer. I hate the computers in this school. Every time I do anything on the computers at school, something goes wrong. I was like, instead of typing it, can I write it? At least when I put my mind to it. Cause when I speed writing, when I'm spelling and speeding, I tend to mess up and I get a bit sloppy. But the thing is, when I take my time, it actually looks like it came out of a fucking book. I may not know how to spell in cursive, but guess what? That's every school's fault that I went to. They never said, hey Luther, do you know how to do this? Do you know how to do that? Well, guess what? If they asked me that, I would have told them and they would have helped me. But no, instead they decided to give me the same kind of homework every fucking time. Math. I knew how to subtract, I knew how to add, I knew how to divide. But when I got into my careers program, they gave me pieces of paper and it would be part like, shit, I can't even remember how it was. I forgot what it was called, but every time they would ask me, why don't you know how to do this? And I'm like, well, ask everybody at Bangbridge. They gave me fucking adding, dividing. No, I couldn't divide. I could only add, subtract, and take away. Add, plus, minus, and subtract. Subtracting was times table. Whatever. I don't want to think about it because it's just going to make me confused and it's going to hurt my head. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm a fucking idiot because I don't want to think about it. It's because every time I would be at school, well, at the careers program with my one teacher, and that would be the time for math. I really do love math, but the thing is, she gave me work that I wanted to do. I wanted to figure it out. But when she explained it to us and she put it on the board, it was a whole lot easier for me to understand. It was a whole lot easier for me to comprehend. But when she gave us the time to actually do one work, without the help and with some tips on the board on how to do what it is, I just could not do it. It drove me crazy. I don't know what it is. I guess for that kind of work, I need someone to hold my hand. Excuse me, teacher. Can you baby me? I need someone to hold my hand as I do this work. You see this paper in front of me? There's this one thing I can't do. I don't know why. You told me how to do everything on this paper. Oh, and guess what? She did the same thing, and she was giving out the prize as the reward was going to the Wawa right next door and getting at least one thing for free, or the teacher is going to pay for it. I forgot. I think she was paying for it, but I don't want to sound ignorant, but when I know there's someone who can do it better than me, I don't get agitated. I just get frustrated. Only reason, even though she explained everything about what it is we were doing, even though it was something that is very new to me and very foreign, it was an alien to me. All I can say. I just could not do it. But when I know there are some people who are smarter, okay, good, you're smart. Use your smartness and achieve great things. Just don't go around saying, I can do this, and guess what? You can't. Because that's just an asshole thing to do. And if someone actually went up to me and did that, they're going to lose a couple teeth. I honestly don't like to hurt anyone, but if it comes to them coming at me with negative feelings and attention to hurt me with their words, that's good enough of a reason to hurt them with my fists. Because I honestly want to keep the peace in the world. If there was a possibility, I would want to do something with all this negativity in the world and get rid of it. Better yet, I'll take all the negativity in this world, bottle it up, and throw it out to sea. But I can't. Only reason, I'm only one person. But the one thing that makes it hard for everyone who has the same mindset as me are commercials, TV. I really don't want to say this last thing because I like it. Anime. I love it. There's a whole bunch of animes that I like, that I love. I watch animes almost as a ritual. Ritual, I guess? I think I said it wrong the first time. But if people could spend less time watching all this shit, and if people could stop trying to be so much like a TV character. Come on, guys. We're not 7 anymore. Quit trying to act like you're a TV character. Stop trying to act like you're a fictional character. Stop trying to act like you're in this other world that no one can get to you. Guess what? When you're done acting the way you are, you're gonna get hit in the fucking head with reality. And reality is going to fucking hurt. And holy shit, this is a 30-minute video. I'm gonna stop talking now, and I'm gonna post this up on YouTube. So, this has been Luther 574. I hate Facebook. I hate MySpace. I want to say I hate YouTube. Only reason because it's been upgrading so much. Creators of YouTube, if you ever stumble upon this rage video, I hope you've watched until this point, because I remember doing something, I think it was for Facebook. I was explaining to them, and I think it would work so much more for you too, YouTube. Don't change so much. Because I'm sure change is good, but only for the things that need change. Don't change everything. Bring back some things, but don't change everything. Because once there's change, some people will like it, and some people would hate it. It's best to send out a message to everyone on YouTube. And ask them, what do you want us to change? Or what do you want? I can't remember how to say it. It's like you're asking them, what do you want us to change? And if so, please explain it in fine detail. And if you ever do this, YouTube, please remember, everyone's going to have a different thing. If you have the time to actually do that, make sure to read every single bit of it. Even if it may be spam, check it anyway. Because I know how spam mail tends to be mail thrown in there just because there's a couple things wacky or whacked out with the system. I know it because it's been like that with my Yahoo. Once again, this has been Luther574. Have a great day on YouTube. I got all this hate out of my system. I am burden free. This way of sleeping every day and night is now unburdened out of my system. Have a great day. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And if this is the first video you've watched and you decided to watch until now, hit that like button. And possibly everyone who's been watching this, explain on the bottom, what do you dislike? If there is a topic on this video that you strongly related to, please comment and find detail in what it was. I just don't want to see anything that, oh Luther, you said this wrong, you spelled this wrong, or whatever. I've already explained this in the video, so goodbye.